Hi everyone, welcome back to HEOR Insights, where we simplify key concepts in health economics and outcome research. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most important topics in modern evidence generation, real world evidence or RWE. We will explore what RWE really means, where it comes from, how it's used in HEOR, and why it's becoming essential for both regulators and payers around the world. So let's get started. To begin with, let's understand the difference between real-world data and real-world evidence. Real-world data, or RWD, refers to data collected outside the traditional clinical trial environment. For example, from electronic health records, registries, and insurance claims. When this data is analyzed scientifically to generate insights about the usage, benefits, or risk of medical product, it becomes a real-world evidence. According to the FDA, RWE provides valuable information on how treatments actually perform in real life practice beyond the controlled environment of clinical trials. In short, RWE helps us bridge the gap between clinical efficacy and real world effectiveness. Over the last decade, the amount of real world data available has exploded. Thanks to digital health systems, mobile applications, and wearable devices, we now have access to more continuous and diverse data than ever before. Healthcare information is no longer limited to hospitals or insurance systems. It's being captured across the entire patient journey. This allows for real-time analysis and evidence generation that can shape both clinical and policy decisions. However, this rapid growth also brings a challenge. Data comes from multiple sources and formats, making it harder to combine and analyze consistently. Now let's look at both sides, the benefit and the challenges of RWE. On the positive side, RWE enables studies with large, diverse populations, long-term follow-up, and real-world treatment patterns. It helps us understand how patients respond to therapies in routine care, not just in ideal trial conditions. But there are also challenges. Real-world data can be incomplete or inconsistent. There is potential for bias and often no randomization like in clinical trials. That is why ensuring data quality and applying robust analytical methods is crucial for generating credible evidence. One of the biggest barriers in real-world evidence is the lack of standardization. Different hospitals and systems may collect data in different ways, with different format coding system or missing variables. This makes it difficult to compare results across dataset or countries. To overcome this, global initiatives like OMOP Common Data Model are helping harmonize data structures. Standardization ensures that evidence generated from RWE is reliable, comparable, and reproducible, a crucial foundation for HEOR analysis. So how do HEOR professionals actually use RWE? They use it to measure real-world effectiveness, safety, and economic impact of healthcare interventions. RWE supports models like cost-effectiveness analysis, budget impact, and treatment adherence studies. By analyzing real-world outcomes, HEOR teams can inform reimbursement decisions and guide value-based healthcare strategies. In short, RWE help us ensure that healthcare resources are used effectively, delivering the best value for patients and payers alike. In the pharmaceutical and biotech industries, RW has become an essential tool. It is used right from drug development and clinical trial optimization to post-marketing safety monitoring and pricing strategy. For regulators, RWE can provide supportive data for label expansion or regulatory submission. For payers, it demonstrates real-world value, helping decide which treatment should be covered and at what price. Essentially, RWE supports evidence-based decision-making throughout a product entire life cycle. Now let's talk about where RWE actually comes from. Common sources include EHR, electronic health records, claims and billing data, disease registries, and patient-reported outcomes. Newer sources also include mobile health apps, wearables, and even social media data in some cases. In terms of study design, RWE uses approaches like cohort studies, case control studies, and pragmatic clinical trials. By linking multiple datasets, researcher can better understand patient journey, treatment pathways, and healthcare utilization patterns. Regulatory authorities around the world, including the FDA and EMA, are now recognizing the importance of RWE. It is being used to complement clinical data for regulatory approval, adaptive licensing, and HTA submissions. For payers and policymakers, RWE provides insight into long-term value, safety, and cost-effectiveness in real-world settings. This makes RWE a key component in marketing, access strategies, and coverage decisions, influencing how and when patients gain access to innovations. Looking ahead, the future of RWE is being shaped by AI and machine learning. These technologies allow us to analyze massive data sets quickly and identify patterns that were previously impossible to detect. Integrating RWE with digital health tools will lead to personalized care, predictive modeling, and adaptive clinical trial design. Ultimately, RWE is becoming the foundation of value-based healthcare, ensuring that medical innovations deliver measurable improvement in outcome and affordability. And that brings us to the end of the today's video. To summarize, RWE is transforming how we evaluate healthcare interventions by focusing on real outcome in real patients from real settings. If you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn for discussion and resources around evidence generation, market access, and health economics. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.